Hello there. Today, I'm going to be creating a fall look with the Morphe X Jeffree Star palette. So I'm going to be doing some sort of fall look with these warm browns. Ever since I got this palette, I've thought that those browns would look good together. But I just haven't been doing it because it was summer and I wanted to do bright things, but I'm kind of excited to tone it down today. If you want to see me create a bronzy fall look, then keep watching. So I'm going to do my brows on camera today, so I have some extra time to talk. And also I want this video to be longer than the last one because the last one was like 3 minutes. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in soft brown. I'm going to be using I believe this is called the Brow Artist Brush by Unique. So it's got like an angled side and then a spoolie. So I'm going to be talking about when I got interested in makeup. My mom put eyeliner on me and I believe it was a wing, but it was small. I just immediately loved having it on. So that definitely made me want to wear it. And then from there, I feel like it was just a few years after that is when I started doing my makeup. I would say I was probably like 11. The first eyeshadow palette I ever had was the Maybelline, like the Nudes, I think is what it's called. And it's just like basic shimmers and then there's like browns and stuff in it. So I feel like the first thing I started doing was eyeshadow. I've always liked eyeshadow. So I remember the exact thing I used to do literally every day. Every day. There was just a matte brown and I don't know how dark it was. I feel like it was pretty light, but it was like a cool brown. And I would just use that. I would just put that like in my crease right here, like all over. On my lid, I would put, like there's just this bronze shimmery shade. I used to put that just all over. Didn't care where it went really, I just did it. And I used to do that like every day. I remember that. I would wake up just so early just to do that. And I don't even think I wore mascara or anything. I just like did that and that was it. I didn't do my eyebrows because I didn't really know that existed. Like, because that's before I really saw people doing their eyebrows. Like, I wouldn't watch videos that much. So I didn't really know that was a thing or where you could buy the stuff to do it. So I just did eyeshadow and I loved it. Honestly, I don't think it looked that great, but from someone else's perspective, they probably thought it looked fine. At some point, I felt like I needed foundation, so I got it, and I would use it, and I wouldn't like set it with anything. Like I wouldn't put powder or anything over top of it. I would just leave it. Which, please don't do that. Please don't do that. That's not good. So it was basically just wet the whole day. And then when I did start setting it, it was like I overset it. Like it was just gross. So I have eczema. And if you don't know what that is, just look it up because I can't really explain it. It's just like a skin condition. I honestly don't even know. But anyways, when I was younger, it used to be like way worse than it is now. At the time I was like, well, if I can't control what my like arms and my skin is gonna look like, I can control what I want my face to look like. No one really wanted me to wear like foundation because ruining your skin. And I just remember being so mad because I was like, well, I already can't control what my arms and stuff look like. Why can't you just let me have this? Why can't you let me have my face look like how I want it to look, you know? It was just a good lesson to just accept yourself, you know what I mean? Because after a while, I just got over it. I was like, you know, this is how it is and I can't change it, and so just caking up my face isn't gonna take away from how I feel about my eczema. You know, at this point, it's just something, like, it's a part of me. It doesn't bother me. Looking back on it from the perspective of the kind of makeup I do now and the way I present it online, I feel like it's definitely just more of a creative thing. I'm proud of that because at one point it wasn't. At one point I just feel like I needed it. And that's how people present it, I feel like sometimes, is that you need it and you have to do it to look good or whatever. I'm gonna be cleaning up my brows with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So I just got some of it on the back of my hand, and now I'm just gonna take the Unique liner shader brush, and I'm gonna take the angled end and I'm gonna clean up under my brows. What is wrong with these today? They look terrible. No. What is that? Okay, wait, we're getting better. This looks good on camera, but in real life, it's not doing it for me. Excuse me? Okay, whatever. Alright, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's, everybody stay calm, okay? It's fine. So, a little bit after I started wearing makeup, like eyeshadow and stuff, I finally discovered that you could do your eyebrows, which was a game changer because I'm obsessed with them. So, the first brow product I used was the e.l.f. pencil, like just the plain one, because it's like $2, like game changer. So at first I just used that, like, and that's it. I continued using that literally forever, almost 2 years. I'm pretty sure I used it and I loved it. It was just solid color the whole way through, and then I would draw a straight line and just like leave it, so it was just like straight square. Gross, okay, gross. And I had overplucked my brows because my brows used to be huge, like huge. They were huge. And then once I started filling them in, you know, kept them the same, just filled them in a little bit, then I discovered concealing. I like plucked the crap out of them and I started concealing them, and they were just like straight at the front and no like variation in the color, just solid color. Somewhere along the lines I discovered the pomade that I use now. When I was still using the pencil, like at the very end, I realized that I needed to like blend out the front, but not for very long. Until then I started using the pomade. I finally learned how to conceal around my eyebrows properly, and you know, all was well in the neighborhood, you know? I've got some kind of good eyebrows into place. So now I think I'm gonna start on the shadow. I'm gonna be taking the P. Louise base. So I'm gonna take Los Angeles. Whoa. It's just like a warm toned brown. I'm gonna take that. Pack that in the crease. Can I just say that these mattes are like heaven? Like, who is she? So I'm just lightly blending it out above with just the leftover product so that when I go in with another color on top of it, it just blends in better. I'm going to take Mr. Diva. So I'm going to be taking, on the same brush, Lynn. be taking Hi Dude. So I'm taking the same brush that I did Los Angeles on, and I'm just blending it out. I'm going to take Fast Lane, just the black, matte black. So just above the natural crease. So I'm going to take a clean blending brush because I just cleaned my brushes finally. And there's nothing on it. I'm just going to go over everything and just blend it out. So I'm basically just like, it's like detailing almost. Just like the final blend. The cream shadow brush by Unique. And I'm gonna take P. Louise base and cut my crease. I'm just gonna pack it on my lid all across just to make sure your lid is covered, because that's where you're gonna be putting shimmer, I'd assume. And then just kind of stamp out how you want the edges to be. Okay, and then you accidentally look up like I always do, and then go from there. So you have like kind of a general shape cut out now, but then what you're gonna want to do is smooth it out. We're just gonna take the black Fast Lane on the very outer corner. This is my favorite thing to do recently, because if you put black on the very outer corner, it kind of blends in with your liner and it looks really good. So I'm just gonna pack some black on the outer corner. Taking Los Angeles, like blending it out. I'm gonna take Millions. I really like it. I feel like it'll go with this look, so I'm gonna do my other eye, and then I'm gonna come back for lashes and liner. So you'll get to see me do lashes and liner on both eyes at the same time, because I don't want to separate that. So I'll be right back with my other eye done. Okay, so I got the other eye done, and now we're gonna move into liner. So I'm gonna be taking the Kat Von D Dagger Tattoo Liner. For lashes, I'm gonna be using the Trace Chic Cosmetics Sassy Lashes. They're in the style Sassy. Now we're gonna start the base. I'm going to start with the Maybelline Master Prime Primer. It is the Blur and Pore Minimize one. The Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and this is fairly light beige, if you're wondering. So I've been trying to figure out what kind of look I should do for Halloween, because like I don't think I'm really gonna dress up or anything. I think I'm mostly just gonna do something crazy with my makeup. So I'm not really sure what to do. So if you have any ideas, please comment and let me know, because I want some ideas. So now I'm going to contour, and this is the Makeup Revolution foundation stick, but I use it to contour, and it is in the shade F11. to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in why am I like this? Okay, so I'm gonna take Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair Beige. I like a good highlight under the eye. I am going to set my under eye and cut underneath my contour. I'm gonna take the Fit Me loose powder in the lightest shade, Fair. So it's Maybelline Fit Me powder. While my bake sets, I always like to set the rest of my face, like my cheeks and my forehead and stuff. So I use the NYX banana powder, and I just take a fluffy brush. This one's more dense, so it's like more concentrated, and just like set all the areas that don't have the bake. So I'm gonna swipe off my under eye bake. And then I'm gonna take off this too. And I don't leave it on for very long, but it still does something. Like, you can see the line right there. I'm gonna take the Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter. It's basically a bronzer, just shimmery. I take the Master Blush Palette by Maybelline. So I'm gonna take the peach, and this just looks rough. I need to get just like a singular, I feel like I just need to get a singular like peach blush. So I'm gonna take the dark brown. It's called Hi Dude. I'm not gonna hold up the palette again, that's too much work. I'm gonna put that on the outer corner. I'm gonna put Mr. Diva is like the camel-y brown that I used up here. I'm gonna put that on the more like inner part of underneath my eye. I'm gonna line my waterline. Okay, so next I need some bottom mascara. Still using the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. Now I'm going to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. I'm gonna take shade Welcome, just the shimmer white. So I'm gonna be using the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Ludwig. So I'm gonna top off my lips with the Trace Chic Cosmetics lip gloss in Golden. So I'm going to take the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Supreme Frost Highlighter in Snow Globe. Okay, and to finish off this look, I'm going to be using the Morphe Setting Mist. that's all for this look today. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me ideas for Halloween looks because I really need some inspiration. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.